Hello again everyone, and welcome back for another suggestion video. So I'm going to give you all a quick update. We're going to change this from construction to suggestions to just flat out suggestions for Planetside 2. Because frankly I need to expand, and apparently the big thing now in Planetside 2 is outfits. Hooray! In any case, today we'll have two suggestions to propose, which are one, redoing the land capturing mechanic for outfits, basically which outfits claim which bases off of score and whatnot, and redoing the NSO operative system, because apparently deleting all the NSO operative outfits is not the best idea in the world. In fact, rather detrimental if you ask me. So, and before we start, I have everything timestamped in the description like I always do. In any case, let's get started, shall we? Now, before we get to the fun part of how I would change how outfits lay claim to bases, let's first address how the base claim system for outfits is currently made. So how it is right now is no one will get a score for anything they do until they start the base capture process. During the capture process, competing outfit members must get scored by hacking or destroying base objectives. This could be turrets, terminals, and even generators. Else, the only other way to acquire enough score to even compete with other outfit members is to acquire kills, and then each kill will give you more score. At the end of the capture process, all the outfit members competing will have their scores combined into their outfit's pool. And then whichever outfit has the largest score will actually lay claim to the base, as the base is being claimed for the faction. Now, how I would like to address this issue is I would like to just kind of make it so anything that gives XP or any value, let that make score again for everyone. Now, I do know that the reason why they did the current system was they had a few people doing some exploits, like the ammo pack exploit, where people would throw down ammo packs and then just start shooting off in the distance and generating score by doing that. But there's an easy way to address, say, that exploit where basically if the person shooting the bullets, if they don't land on a player, they don't generate any score for the engineer resupplying them. Simple fix, and we already keep track of who shoots who because that's our scoring method anyways. And now that we're past that little hiccup in the whole shabab here, we have what I actually love to see is we take all the outfit members in a competing fight, combine their score, and take the average. And this would actually make it so if you have like a large outfit like SKL, if you have a lot of people who aren't really good at generating score, they're going to bring your overall score rating down. Why would we do this? It's mostly to help the medium-sized and small-sized outfits actually stay on par and have as much chance of claiming a base as the large outfits. In any case, with that said, we also need to take into account that we need to prevent any one outfit from just kind of laying claim to the vast majority of the bases on the map. Trust me, there's more than enough territory for everyone if we just learn to share. So with that in mind, I would like to place a outfit restriction to say you can only claim 3 bases with your outfit. That way we leave real estate available to other players. And let me clarify for that. That is 3 bases total across all continents. So with that in mind, we now have lots of real estate for other smaller outfits to compete with, as well as large outfits. Finally, to really flesh this tool out for our major outfits and whatnot, outfits have the opportunity to relinquish their bases if they're at their cap limit. Say if SKL wanted to give up a couple green bases in order to capture a purple base, they could do that. Now they don't decide who gets the next base. That goes to the next runner-up with score. And if that outfit declines or simply does not have space to take it, it goes to the next one and so on. If all contested outfits for that area say no, then that base goes up for a outfit lottery, meaning it just kind of gets handed out to whatever outfit is randomly selected. This way even the smallest or largest outfits have a chance again to get their hands on a base and get some outfit resources. Alright, with that idea dump, let's move on to the next one, the how to balance NSO outfits. Oh, I just know you're all going to love this one. And now for the fun bit, the NSO faction, or what a lot of you like to call the skip line faction. So basically this faction has been a bit of an interesting case because as of late it's been under political debate due to the fact that Ral is updating the faction, but somewhere in the update he is dissolving all of the outfits inside of it. I just want to state I do not approve of this, especially for the fact that this is a MMO, but whatever. My goal here isn't to talk about a heated debate, it's to give you guys a suggestion. And if you want to get more information about this whole change, there are plenty of other YouTubers online that you can go visit. Especially, I think Kamikaze does a couple bits, or Commander Cyrus, I don't know. In any case, let's get to the good part. So basically, I would like to take the NSO operatives and kind of redesign them. Because right now how it currently works is we take whatever faction has the lowest pop on a continent and then just shove as many NSO operatives as we can onto that faction until it kind of balances out with a second place faction. I don't think this is quite the best way of doing it, nor giving the experience that you're a freelancer mercenary either, especially since you're not getting paid to do it either. So with that in mind, I would like to give the idea that if a NSO operative goes to a continent, upon their first time warping to said continent, per its alert cycle, they'd be given a choice. They could choose between all three factions to join. You heard me right. Just straight up, could join any faction, no paid for membership needed, just join. Now, before you go down into the comments to crucify me and say I'm a frickin' idiot for even suggesting such a stupid idea, let me just state where I'm coming from. By doing this, we can make it so the NSO operatives factions or outfits can move as units, but because we have so many other players playing them, not all of them will go one side or the other. Furthermore, if we add a further incentive of saying one faction will pay more than the other, we can give more incentives to players to play one faction more. Heck, it's the reason why a lot of us even play Medic, is reviving people left and right is almost as good as getting a kill. In any case, to go in more detail with the rewards, the losing faction would give you the percentage of the alert bonus or reward or whatever it is from if you had just signed on to their side and stuck out with the alert till the very end from that point onward. And that'd be a sign-on bonus, so you get that right off the bat. Now, we would base this off of the idea that if you had won the war, not if it was a loss or anything. Now, if you want to join the second place faction, they don't really care if you join or leave because they're kind of in the middle. If you wanted to join the winning faction, though, you'd end up having to pay them. Now, this is the real key to this whole plan of reward system, because now that you have to pay them, players are going to think a lot more carefully before they want to join the winning faction. And because there's no benefit nor penalty to join the second faction, it's the, okay, we're getting screwed, I think I want to join this faction for a decent time moment. But because the losing faction's benefit is so good, that will incentivize players to go that way. And we could change the prices around every minute or so because if we are taking evaluations of populations and how much territory everyone has and whatnot. With some subtle mechanics like this, we can basically get players, or the vast majority of players, to move in a way that we want them to move. Now, outfits and whatnot, yeah, they may be the oddball out because they'll send a bunch of people one way or the other, but they're not the vast majority of players. Therefore, we can afford to let a couple outfits here and there move as a unit. I mean, if they do, they end up paying for it anyway, so. And besides, we just send the other players the other way. So it kind of all balances out, doesn't it? In any case, thank you for listening to me. I hope these ideas made some kind of sense to you. I hope my visual examples made it more clear for you, but I don't know. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments, and until next time, see you around.